Greetings, everyone. I'm John Murphy, and this is Dr. Bobby Belmonte from Maximized Living. In today's clip, we're going to talk about essential number 5. Earlier, we've talked about the other essentials. Essential number 1, maximize mindset. Get your head in the game. Be mindful of everything you do and everything you think. Maximized living is essential number 2, which is maximized nerve supply. Make sure that your communication system is in order, so to speak, between the brain and every cell and tissue in your body, all of your vital organs, etc. Maximize living essential number 3, which is essentially paying attention to what we eat, maximize nutrition. Maximize living essential number 4, which is essentially maximize exercise and lean muscle and oxygen. So now we're going to go with essential number 5. So teeing that up is Dr. Bobby Belmonte.
Yeah, thanks, John. You know, toxicity is, I think, one of my favorite things to talk about because it's everywhere. We live in a chemical era. They have chemicals in our foods, they have chemicals in our water, chemicals in our cleaning supplies, in our pots and pans, in the shampoos, lotions, deodorants, dyes, toothpaste. Chemicals are showing up everywhere more than they ever have before in the history of time. And the accumulation of these toxins in our body is, again, causing interference in regards to how our body works. You would never go under the counter, grab the bleach, and just start drinking it, would you? But when you look often at the first ingredient in your white breads, you'll often see that it's bleach. And the first ingredient listed on that label means that there's more of it than anything else. And so we have to be incredibly aware of toxins. We have to be really investigators of what chemicals are we putting into our body. Because if we have that accumulation of toxicity, many things start to follow. We start to gain weight that we can't lose. You know, those toxins, when they are stored in the body, something really interesting here is that fat, like the fat on your belly, those love handles that we all love and hate so much, the fat on your body is actually saving your life. And that's a very different thought. Because if that chemical was in the heart, can you understand how that might cause you a major problem in how the heart works? And so your body's incredibly smart. You know, the idea here behind Maximized Living is that we're not treating your symptoms. We're just giving your body the opportunity to function properly. And so because the body is so intelligent, it knows that the chemicals that would be in your heart that don't belong there need to be taken care of. And so your body will spike cholesterol. And cholesterol's job is to go in and take the toxins out of the vital organs and store them someplace safe. But this might be why you're not losing the weight that you want to be losing. Because if you are toxic, then your body is going to hold on to that fat in order to protect your vital organs from shutting down. And so what we have to do is first just stop the onslaught of toxins in the body. We have to slow down how many toxins we expose ourselves to. And so one of the ways that we can do that is just by understanding how to read that ingredient label on the food. When you look at that label, you want to look and see, are there any toxins in there? And often a simple rule here for you to follow is if you can't read it, don't eat it.
Another simple rule I like is that where the first ingredient on anything you eat is the actual food itself. So try looking at the ingredients on broccoli or on spinach, okay? The ingredient is spinach or broccoli, all right? And so once we start looking at packaged foods and things like that, we start to realize there's all kinds of additives and such. So this circles us back to essential number 1, which is mindfulness and maximized mindset. Pay attention to what you pay attention to is what I like to say. Read and investigate what it is you're eating and putting in your body. But remember this about detoxification. Toxins are everywhere. They're in the air we breathe. The water that we drink today is nothing like what we drank 30, 40, 50 years ago. Okay, the air we breathe is nothing like it was 30, 40, 50 years ago. So we are bombarded by all kinds of toxins and xenoestrogens, which are in all kinds of products, which trick the body and have all kinds of short-term and long-term effects. So it's important to pay attention to what it is the environment we live in, And I like to say just do everything that you possibly can to boost your immune system. Your body's intelligent, it's very smart, it wants to heal, it wants homeostasis and in balance. And we need to do is get out of the way sometimes and just help nurture and nourish and facilitate that process. So that's our clip for today. I'm John Murphy. This is Dr. Bobby Belmonte from Maximized Living. We're here to help. God bless.